ladies and gentlemen, this is the real CEO of Georgia Backyard Wrestling Family. Boy.
How you doing out there in internet land, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know me very, very well. Now I'm here on the state of the gbwf. Apparently, we got bamboozled by a bunch of children. I mean, you know, wonderful plan, guys, but what you did was you split the company into two. And one thing is, everybody knows who was keeping it all together. I mean, for one, you've got Disturbia. James Dober, I gave him his name.
Joke.
You know, they want to take all my ideas and run with them. I didn't patent them. Learn next time, you know what I'm saying?
Copyright.
That'd be copyright infringement, because everything they have just sprinkled like cupcakes. Jason Boyd. And you know they like cupcakes because they're children. I mean, they want to paint their face up and they all want to look stupid and have the same gimmick. Let them have the same gimmick. All this sprung from a phone conversation.
Now, I will tell you who was all on the phone, because, you know, here in GBWF, we don't tell lies. And we don't keep stuff behind other people's back. You know why?
Because we're about integrity.
And we're a family. So, you know, like I said, it was JD, Jason, Kyle, Asylum, James, Pierre, and Josh. Now, what was that phone call about?
I don't know what this big craze is in backyard wrestling with the juggalo stuff, but I've come up in a totally different time of wrestling than you Cena fans. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to call you Cena and Ryback fans because that's what you are. You don't know what's going on in the business. And the phone conversation went da-da-da-da-da, and Kyle, you know, God love him. He's got a... he ticks like a time bomb. If y'all know who Scott Steiner is, kind of reminds me of Scott Steiner. And he went off and he said, fuck juggalos. That's when they came up with the plan to get him. And they got him. They made it personal.
Yeah, a vendetta.
It was a vendetta. And they were challenged to a tag match. Real tag match. We're going to put it all on the line. JD the Kid, Biohazard, The Family, versus the Jeff Hardy Juggalos. Whoever they wanted. They said no, because they knew they would lose. You see what I'm saying right there? That takes one thing, sports fans. It's ridiculous. These children are ridiculous. So, I tell you what, GBWF is not dead like they say it is. GBWF will live on forever. Do I have to come back with more insane, more off-the-wall, suicidal, homicidal, genocidal things? I know y'all have heard that before. Try to figure out where you've heard it before, because, like, I mean, if you don't know, it don't show, because you're not real wrestling fans, and these children prove that. Flipping script on, and the funny thing is JD the Kid had his hand raised out the gate, so even though it went down like that, the real champion was JD the Kid.
Exactly, and we got everything on video.
Everything is on video.
When they thought the camera stopped rolling, it was still rolling. So, I mean, if you go back and watch everything, you'll see they tried to attack me. But you know what? What would have happened if they would have attacked me? Me and Jason would have realized.
And at the time when I had figured it out, I was too professional to stop calling it. I thought everything was fine. Then they jacked the YouTube page. They jacked the
Facebook
page. They stole all of that because we were about trust, and everybody had the password and the code to it. Now, this was the most selfish thing I've ever seen, because James wanted the title. He called me crying 2 weeks before that. So, I'm not going nowhere. I don't get pussy up. I don't get this. I don't get that. Well, look here, son. You got to perform. You see, you get pushed if you perform. And that's what old Stone Cold would say. I had to throw that one at you.
I remember when they called you Stone Cold.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not Stone Cold, nor do I want to be Stone Cold. These kids are going out there, they're going to be Jeff Hardy. Every single one of them is Jeff Hardy. Every single one of them. They all have the same gimmick.
Face paint, face paint, face paint, and face paint. Oh, and face James.
So, since there is this big Juggalo craze in backyard wrestling, I went out and I got me an insane Juggalo. Hopefully I do, because, you know, there's a lot of backstabbing going on where I come from. But he seems to live up to what the definition of a Juggalo really is.
And we're not going to hide no names. Everybody knows Asylum is with us. Fernando, Jordan, Kevin Polk. Yes, the monster is back. So, I mean, GBWF is not going to die, right?
GBWF is alive and well. But I can guarantee you the storylines are going to be more twisted than you've ever seen in your life. You want to get twisted? Get it twisted.
Our company's going to be more stable than Jeff Hardy's career.
And I mean, we created a lot. I mean, it's been a fun ride. I liked working with everybody, but obviously they didn't like working with me. I don't see how they're going to push everyone all at the same time, but because that's what they want.
They'll probably have like 10 titles.
See, that's the thing. In my business, one title, one show. Makes it more intriguing. Makes us more prestigious. See, we got to bring in another title for the little baby that had the arena.
Oh, please do tell what happened.
The dude moved to Athens, said he wouldn't be down there in a week. We have another dude that has a job, that keeps up, you know, has responsibilities. So he had to go to his job. And this guy wanted to go on to the show without him. So we decided, but the champion was not going to get stripped because this guy wanted to go to Athens. And we know who it is, James Goober. Not Disturbia, Goober. I mean, look at the guy. He had pink hair.
For God's sakes, he had pink hair. Every show, something different. And it was ridiculous. He changed his hair, and he cared so much about his hair color. And he cared about being a champion and winning. It was ridiculous. So we brought a new title in. Why? Because he didn't get his way, and if we didn't get his way, we was going to have to stop what we were doing.
Everything we worked for 7 months, ladies and gentlemen, out the window. In with the Juggalo shit. I mean, and then we got Sean Fatborough, or whatever his name is.
Mr. Steensberg.
Which is his #1 fan. As well known as James Disturbia. I wonder where he got that name. There you go.
You're looking at him.
You're looking at the guy. Josh Dementia Daniels.
There we go.
You're looking at the guy that created Dementia.
KJ
Raw.
He was mad at you because you changed his theme.
Yeah. He was mad at me because I changed his theme music and said, look, this is a little more your character. And I was brought in to do this. I was brought in to coach people. And when it looks stupid, I told him it looks stupid. And I guess they got angry.
Pierre the Corrupted Saint.
Now, he came up with his own gimmick.
What a sad, wasted act of talent.
Man, that's Potato Man.
I think he's from Idaho.
Yeah, he's not from Canada. He's from Idaho. If he was ever booked around here, he'd be from Boise, Idaho. Packing in potatoes.
Now, my thing is, Joey and Ace. How are you going to book that every show?
They made me put that on the card.
We did not want to do that. I think Joey and Ace, that is a joke. That's an automatically rip-off pay-per-view. Fat Gorillo and Little Nicky, we came up with that.
I mean, you've got a guy sitting in New York who loves
Twinkies.
Twinkies, yeah. The guy lives with like he scarfs a few Twinkies down. I'm telling you, big fat. We're not going to go there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to be like that because he set up there and ruined something that is miles and miles away from him. He ruined it. Him and James. And having it at James' house was really the problem to begin with.
But there is no worries because they thought we was going to just stop. And their little plan backfired. We're not stopping, dude. We're getting bigger. We're about to get a whole bunch of new talent. We got Asylum. I know James, the moment we told James we had Asylum, what happened? He flipped a shit and called. He's like, oh, they're just trying to get you to jump you. Dumb shit. Why would I bring Asylum to our wrestling show to jump him at my house? Who does that? There's a assault. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, I forgot. They did assaulted Kyle, didn't they?
They did.
And it's on camera?
They literally assaulted the man who was defenseless. That is a cowardly, dastardly act.
That was not in the storyline.
That was a cowardly, dastardly act that only little trolls do to get themselves over. And they're not over. Nobody cares about... I mean, all they do is go out there and flip. They miss half the time.
God. Botchamania, worse than Sin Cara. Look at all those flips Josh missed. But what, you made it better because you know how to call matches. Now they gotta run around with Miss Carol Denson.
Oh, look at that, he hit him with the turnbuckle. Where's the turnbuckle? There's no turnbuckle in backyard wrestling, guys. Oh no, what is that? He's off the top rope. It's a storage shed.
Dumb fuck. How are you gonna have her run a show when she's running around screaming, my coochie hurts?
Oh.
How? Why would your coochie be hurt? You're like 40. You shouldn't be having sex.
Man. But, I mean, I don't want to take any part in that. The cowardly, dastardly act that those little boys pulled is ridiculous. And from now on, let me tell you something. This ain't child's play no more. Alright? This ain't child's play. We're not going to have no little babies running around. I got to get the camera off of him because he's crying. Oh, yeah.
All those times. Wait, matter of fact, who was the one that was always crying? Who was the one always trying to say, oh, I can't do it no more. I'm going to quit.
James.
Okay, who was the one? Who was the main two that say, "Oh, I'm gonna bleed"? Dude, you never bleed. I am the only one who ever bled for this company.
And JD the Kid bled like a freaking stuck pig on Sunday, ready for dinner. I'm telling you, that man did it for this company, for what he thought was a family. But no, now it's the Juggalo family.
Whoop whoop. What?
And not to offend any Juggalos, but these guys
are rip-offs.
Yeah,
they're not. You change what you want to be about every 6 months.
And usually Juggalos isn't their favorite band in St. Cloud Posse.
Yeah.
James is Black Veil Brides.
What the shit?
There's a poser right there. So I mean, and they're all Jeff Hardy. Did I mention that?
It kind of goes together. Why Jeff Hardy and James probably are butt buddies. Cause let's not even go. Matter of fact, this is truth. From what James made Ace and Joey do,
we don't need to go there. We don't need to go there. But where we will go is this. I'm scheduling Backyard Madness, which it should be called Forsaken. No, scratch that. Forsaken, November 24th, and I'm bringing hell back to Backyard Wrestling. I'm gonna make this thing like it's supposed to be. So stay tuned for details. I got everything. I'm writing everything up right now. Fans, true fans, this is where it's really at. You're not gonna see anything over there at the Kitty Cat League. And I mean, you're really not. They're horrible. You're You're going to see James run around with the damn title all the time. Maybe Josh every once in a while.
Oh yeah, because they're family. I forgot.
Yeah.
Cousin and nephew or some shit like that.
Yeah, cousin, nephew.
Yeah, uncle and nephew. My bad.
You know, but he's 16 and he's 14. What the hell is up with that?
There's some Alabama family.
Don't even bring Alabama into this. Alabama don't want nothing to do with them people. But on the contrary to belief, yes, we are still alive. We're still here. We're still aware of what they did.
And they're trash talking. It's pretty sad. They'll talk a whole bunch of trash and block us.
That's childish. Like I said, JD, this is not child's play anymore. At Forsaken, you will see blood.
A lot of it.
You will see war in and outside the ring, trampoline, whatever you want to call it. We might have everything but the kitchen sink, and we might even bring the kitchen sink into it.
I can guarantee there's going to be some fire there too.
Oh, those entrances. Who came up with those?
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, and I feel bad. They can't even use fireworks no more. Why? Because old big Papa Smurf grandpa back there comes running in every 5 minutes. Get off my goddamn storage building, son!
I mean, it is totally unprofessional over there. They're running around. So we're taking it back where it belongs. GBWF is still alive and well in Jonesboro, Georgia. November 24th, Forsaken will be live, and we will have it up. And I'm guaranteeing you, it's going to, let's see, double what they do.
Even if it's only one match, it will be better than their whole card.
If it's one match, it'll be better than their whole card. Because, I mean, they're pathetic. They're pathetic, and you know they could have got better every time. But now they made it about themselves, and you know what happens when you do that? You can never prosper. So this is Jason LaRusso, the Godfather of GBWF, signing out. We are still alive and well, the family.